Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to today's video. My name is Krista Maturo, also known as your beauty bestie. And today we are going to be doing a neutral glam smoky eye for the everyday gal using the new Tati Beauty palette. This palette is gorgeous. You guys, look at those glitters. I die for this palette. I am so excited to show you guys this look. I did a poll and you guys voted and you wanted to see the neutral glam first before doing a regular traditional smoky eye. So I will be doing a New Year's Eve look, doing the classic, black and silvery smoky eye next. But for today, we're going to be doing the neutral glam. So if you guys are watching this live, if you can, please put hashtag live in the comments. Or if you're catching this on the replay, hashtag replay. If you are watching this on YouTube, please say hello. Tell me where you're coming in from. I want to say hi to you. And please consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. So first we're going to start with priming and prepping our eyes. And I am just going to be using an eyeshadow primer and putting that all over the lid and just all over the eye. This one that I'm using is by MAC, but there are way more affordable ones out there. It comes in a pot like this, but there are other ones that also come in a pot like this. I prefer this kind over like the traditional eye primers that are in a tube, because some of those can be like super loose and watery, and I just really like the way that this one applies. But there are some others that are more affordable that I will link or tell you guys in this description below and or the comments, so I can help you guys out with that. Next, I'm actually just going to start priming my lips as well. This is a lip conditioner, and I'm just going to also prime my lips. This lip conditioner acts as a primer as well as just like a really nice moisturizing. It's not a gloss and it's not a chapstick. It's like in between the two. And it just really, really like moisturizes your lips for the perfect lip application, because I have super dry, cracked lips, especially in the winter, and I tend to bite my lips a lot. Hate it. So if I'm wearing something like this, I won't do that. And it just feels really good on the lips. And like I said, it kind of acts as like a lip primer. Okay, so next we are going to jump right in to this gorgeous palette. And I'm going to be taking the shade Aura right here. This is a matte shade. And I'm just going to put that all over, dust that all over the eye. Okay. Next, I'm going to be taking Soothe in this matte shade. I'm just going to pop that all over the crease and a little bit onto the lid. I'm just using a huge, big, fluffy brush. What I really like about this palette in particular is that it is a color story. So each of those colors and shades have a different finish to them. So there's like this color, for instance, this is the matte version of Soothe, but then we have a sequence, a metallic, and a glitter. So I will show you what I mean. This is a matte. This is a, a sequence. This is a metallic, and this is a glitter. So basically there's different finishes for that one shade, and it goes like that for all of the shades. I actually really like sequins, the finish, which is super different. I've never had an eyeshadow palette that had a sequin finish to it, and I didn't even know what that meant until I bought this palette. And what that means is it has like a little bit of reflect in it. It looks like there's a little bit of shimmer. Let's see if I can swatch it for you guys. Can you see like that shimmer in it? It's super, super pretty. I love it. And it adds just like a little bit of shimmer to it without it being glittery, if that's not what you're going for, if you're not like a glittery girl. But I am going to take that Soothe shade, the Sequence Finish, and just kind of pop that right over top of the matte. So it's going to give us a little bit of shimmer to our eyes. The shade blends out. All of the shades blend out super easily. Okay, so now that we have our base down, next I'm going to be going in with the shade Ritual in the matte. This brown shade right here. So you can take any dark brown shade, pretty much. This is like I actually would call this like a medium brown, because it's not super dark. And I'm just going to pack that on the outer part of the lid and into the crease. This is kind of called the outer V. If you can see, just like this, that's where I'm placing this color. And I'm just using some patting motions, and then later on we can blend it all in. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Looking good. We have nice dimension with the two shades. Okay, next I'm going to take that same Ritual shade but in the Sequence Finish. I'm just going to go right over top of that. And like I said, we will blend this all out at the end, just kind of placing that color down first. Okay, I'm actually going to skip now to the lower lash line. So I'm going to be picking up the Ritual shade that's in the matte. Nice brown. And with a flat definer brush, I'm just going to be putting that right along the lower lash line. Now, this eyeshadow palette is currently out of stock, but she is going to have it back in stock soon. I am literally obsessed with this palette. I've just never seen anything like it. I think it's very unique, and I just really love it. I've used it now like probably 5 to 6 times using different shade combinations and whatnot, and I really wanted to do a video. And I mean, I haven't even played with the oranges yet. I haven't even played with like a lot of the shades, but it's so nice. Okay, so now I'm just going to be taking like a little pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with that first, the crease shade that we use, Soothe, and I'm going to mix that in with Ritual. And I'm just going to buff out the lower lash line. Hey, kitty. Thanks for tuning in, girlfriend. We are doing some makeup. So I'm just buffing that out, just to give it a little bit more of a smoky look. You don't have to do this if you are just super simple and you just like the eyeliner on the bottom, but this is what's going to give it that smoked out look and a little bit more glam You know, it's still a neutral look, but it is a little bit more smoky. Hey, Carrie. Thanks for hopping on. All right. So now this is where we're really going to get into the glitter part of things. So I'm going to be taking Ritual, this one right here. This shade, I can't even explain it. It's kind of like a coppery rose gold. Like it's so different. I've never seen any shades like all of these glittery shades. I've never seen glitters like this before. I've showed you guys the Anastasia glitters that I bought. They're loose glitters, and for that I use glitter glue. But those are very different. Those have like, it's like a white glitter that has a shift to it, almost like an iridescent kind of finish to them, and it has like different undertones. But these glitters are unlike anything I've ever seen. First of all, pressed glitters are so hard to do, and she did them perfectly. But like, I can't even describe to you, like this shade right here is crazy. It's like a multi-colored, like I'll just swatch it for you. Can you see that? It's like multicolored. It's so different. It doesn't like swatch super well because glitters don't tend to swatch really well, but that's kind of the gist of it. Can you see those colors? I'm not sure if the camera is picking up the different shifts to that, but they're just different. That's all. They're just super different. But today I'm going to be using that Ritual shade to keep it really neutral and smoked out. And so that's what we're going to be doing. So in order to make this glitter stick to our eyes best, I'm going to take some concealer. So I'm going to be taking some Tarte Shape Tape concealer. You can use really any concealer at all. And you're going to want like a tiny brush like this. And I'm just going to really put that right here, right before we start with the dark brown. And I'm just going to pop that all over. Be careful not to use too much. Like a little goes a long way. I like Tarte Shape Tape because it has a lot of stick to it. So, I mean, you can really use any concealer, but some concealers are a little bit too watery. So you're going to want something that has a little bit of a stick. Pink smoky eye with silver glitter. Okay, you got it. I'm going to do that one. I will definitely do that. I feel like I could do 20 different combos with this palette, and I'm super excited about it. I'm definitely going to be doing like a regular classic smoky eye for New Year's because I think that that's really pretty and, like I said, really classic. That's usually what I do for New Year's Eve anyway. I pretty much always do like a classic smoky eye. Hey Lexi, hey Denise. Okay, now that we have the concealer down, I'm just going to take like a flat brush like this, and I'm going to go in with that first shade that we went in, Aura. This is just a matte, like a white shade. I'm just going to like put that down first. Just a little bit. And now with my finger, I'm going to pick up that Ritual shade. Look at that shade. It's so freaking pretty. And I'm just going to literally press it on. Now, I do recommend whenever you play with glitter that you do your face makeup after your eyes. But I'm a daredevil, so I did not do that. I did my face first. But I'm just going to keep pressing that on. Isn't it so pretty? I can't even just, it has like like looking at it, I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up. I tried like to do different lighting, instead of the camera being like up here where it normally is, I put it way back so that the lighting is actually like in front of the camera. I think that might make a difference. But it almost reminds me of like, it's definitely fall, like a fall like type of color. It has like orange and gold and silver, like different reflex to it. The fallout is not bad as long as you know what you're doing. Like, I don't really have any fallout. I have maybe just a little bit right here. Whoops. That, look, see now, look at what I did. I had some kind of black on my hand. The fallout isn't bad, but you definitely need something for it to stick to, or else the fallout is going to be bad. So either a concealer or a glitter glue is going to be your best bet to avoid any fallout when you're using a glitter. Let's do the other eye, and then I'm going to clean this up. And a lot of the times, like, using your finger also helps with no fallout. Because when you use a brush, it tends to, like, get all over the place. And I literally just press it on. Okay. Okay, that might have made it worse. I'm actually going to take some concealer. See, this is what happens sometimes when you try to do your makeup and then you mess up. It happens to me too, guys. It happens to me too. Don't worry, we will fix it. I feel like I can't talk when I'm holding my face like this. All right. So, question is, you could either do a liner. If you wanted to do liner, you could do that, or you can leave it this way. You can do falsies, or you can do mascara. Do you guys have a preference? All fixed. What do you guys think? I'm just gonna curl my lashes. So I actually did this look yesterday, and I did not do any liner, and I just did mascara. And I think that makes it a little bit more wearable, I guess, like for daytime. I don't care how glam I am, no matter what time of day it is, but I know a lot of people, like for work, just like to do something super neutral and kind of keep it simple. So I think that I'm just going to go ahead and just skip liner. Did I get the heated lash curler? There's a story behind that. I ordered it. I do not have it. So it's a sore subject. But I do want one. So if I can't get the one that I ordered, I'm going to have to get another one. Okay. So before we go in and do mascara, I am just going to go back in with the original shade Soothe and just make sure we have no harsh lines. And this is where we're going to blend and add anything in. So I kind of want to deepen up the outer corner a little bit as well. Every time you do your makeup, take a step back and kind of look at it and evaluate, like, is it as smoked out as you want it to be? Do you need to add anything? A lot of times I just go back in and deepen up the outer corner. Sometimes it loses its opacity or fades a little bit when you're like playing around. Now I'm just gonna like a little bit move this color into the crease a little bit, not much. All right, now let's do some mascara. So I'm going to take some eyelash primer. And my Starlook mascara. This is what the wand looks like. This one is for volume and fullness. All right, so that's one coat. I'm going to move on to the next eye. Thoughts on lash extensions? I think they're really pretty and they look super natural. I think that they're really expensive and there's a lot of maintenance. So as long as you don't mind spending the money every few weeks and getting them filled, then I think they're worth it. I've never had them done. If I didn't get my nails done, maybe I would. But I just think like for the price, for me, my vice is getting my nails done every few weeks. So I would have to pick one. But I do think that they're very nice and natural. It would definitely cut down my time of how long it takes me to apply mascara, I can tell you that. But I do like false lashes too. You just have to find the right ones, and it's a little bit, you'd have to know how to apply them. I'm still actually learning how to do that. I'm not really a false lash queen. Like I don't really use them often, but I do have them and I need to get better at it. I do like the individual lashes better than like a strip band, but once I take the makeup class that I'm going to be taking, I'm hoping to learn a lot more so that it won't really take me that long. But those are my thoughts. All right, now we're gonna do the bottom lashes, and I prefer this MAC Extended Play Lash because of the way that this is shaped. I just like how long it is, and it gets like every lash. No one got time for a single flush lash. No, they don't. I don't even know how long that would take to do the single lashes. I feel like it would take forever. But then again, who knows? Maybe I'll learn how to do it in like 5 minutes, which is how long it takes me to do freaking mascara in the first place. And it almost never fails. I got some mascara over here, but don't worry, we'll fix it. There's always a way to fix something that you've messed up. All right. My dog really wants to go outside, so I'm going to speed this up. All right. So I'm going to be using this little lipstick. This is in the shade Warm Beige. And I already showed you that I prepped my lips using a lip conditioner. I actually ordered a new liquid lipstick that I'm dying to try out. This is a different color. I don't normally wear colors like this. It's a little bit on the orangey side. I usually prefer something a little bit more nude, but I don't hate it. I mean, the color went on really nicely. It's very, it's not like patchy or choppy or anything like that. It went on really nice. So I like it. I do want to put a gloss over top because that's who I am as a person. I love glossy lips. Like, I'm not really a matte kind of girl. I prefer glossy lips, but I did order a liquid lip that isn't matte, but I will likely put gloss over that too. This is just a regular lipstick though, and it's actually not a matte finish. It has a little bit of a satin finish, but again, I just like glossy looking lips, so it doesn't feel dry at all. I'm just going to put a little bit of gloss. I also feel like gloss makes your lips look a little big. A red lip? Yeah, you know what? I have a red lipstick right here too, and I should have used it. You're totally right. I could have done red. I mean, because we have such a neutral eye, you could do anything with your lips. You can go super bold. You can go, you can do pink. You could do red. You can do a neutral color. You can do like anything warm tone. You could do cool tone because it's so neutral, and the glitter is just like, it shifts so much that it just matches any color you're really wearing. So I agree with you. A red lip would look really pretty. Okay, so to get this mascara off, I'm going to take a spoolie and that's it. Just rubbed it right over it. You just have to let it dry because if you try to do that while it's wet, it's going to smudge. So yeah, you just take a little spoolie once it dries and you just rub it over it and it just flakes right off. So that's really it. Fix my hair. I know I'm not really wearing a nice sweater or anything to go with this look. It's a snow day here today, so I'm just kind of doing some household things, and I wanted to come on here and do a nice look for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think that it is so pretty. I'm obsessed with these glitters. I'm hoping that the camera really picks up how pretty these glitters are. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would really greatly appreciate it if you did. I'm going to leave the link in the comments. But yeah, go check that out. Thank you guys for watching, like I said, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.